Welcome to this course, and I have years of experience in designing. Today, we are going to dive into the exciting world of creating eye-catching thumbnail using Photoshop. Whether you are a complete beginner or have some experience, this is designed to help you make stunning visuals that stand out. Thumbnails are the first thing people see, and they can make a big difference in grabbing attention. So we will explore simple techniques, tips and tricks to craft thumbnails that truly pop. Let's get started and bring your ideas into life. Let's start by opening Photoshop. It usually takes a little bit time to open, but that's okay. Now that it's open, we will click on New File at the top. Perfect. From here, we will choose the dimension for our project. For this project, we will choose 1920 by 1080. And then we will click on Create. Perfect. Our bright white canvas is now open. Next, we will bring our background image onto the canvas. After that, we will increase the size of the background image so that it fits the canvas. Great. Now it's look much better. Now we will go to the layer section and select the layer of this image. Then we will open the saturation option and darken the image a bit like this. We are darkening the image so that our model and other element stand out brightly and stay focused. Great. Now we will right click here and create a solid color layer. We will choose a green color from the options. After that, we will click here and change its blend mode to color. After that, we will press Ctrl plus I to invert the layer. Great. Now we will go to the tool section, select the brush tool, increase its size, set the opacity to 100% and slightly reduce the smoothing. Perfect. Now we will start using brush. Remember, we don't need to brush the entire canvas. We will leave some space on the right side where we will apply a different color. We need to do this very carefully, making sure not to miss any corners. Great. Our work with green color is now complete. Now it's the time for the second color. We will go back to the layer section, right click and create another solid color layer. This time we will choose blue color because green and blue make a great combination. Next, we will click here and set the blend mode to color. After that, press Ctrl plus I to invert the color. Then we will choose the brush tool and start brushing on the canvas. Excellent. So now we will go to the layer section and click here to create a new layer. Great. Next we will go to the tool section and choose the green color from here. Using the brush tool, we will brush this area exactly like I am doing. It should look like a green spot just like this. This is looking much better. Now we will create a new layer again. Great. But this time we will choose the blue color and gently make a blue spot here using the brush tool. It should look something like this. Perfect. Now in the layer section, we will change the blend mode of this blue color to linear dodge. No, color dodge will be better. And now we will create a new layer. And then from the tool section, we will choose the white color. After that, using the brush tool, we will make a white spot on our canvas. After that, we will move this white spot slightly downwards, and then we will also increase its size a bit to make it look bigger. Yes, I think this size will be better. After that, we will go to the layer section, and here we will click on the lock sign on the background layer to unlock it. After that, we will select all this layer and press Ctrl plus G to group them. And then we will name this group background. Yes, I think background is the right name. After that, we will select the background image within this group and click on filter at the top, then blur, and then Gaussian blur. Here we will set the radius to approximately 5 and click OK. Now it's time for the model. We will select our model from here and open it in Photoshop like this. So our model is now open, and after that we will select the quick selection tool from here and gently select our model. Make sure to focus on the corners and select all the corners properly. So we have selected our model properly and it looks great. Now we will take this selected model and place it onto our main canvas just like this. Now we will press Ctrl plus T to open transform controls. After that, right click on the model and select flip horizontal. Then we will slightly increase the size of model and adjust it perfectly to the right location, which is the bottom right. Yes, it looks much better now. Click OK at the top. Now we will go to the layer section and select our models layer. Then right click at the bottom and click on gradient map. After that, in properties we will check the reverse option and then open the gradient editor. And now we will choose the green color from here. And then click OK. After that, we will slightly reduce the darkness of the green color. It's a bit too much. Adjust it a bit. Perfect. This much will be better. Then click OK. As you can see, our entire canvas has turned green. But we only want this color effect on the model. So to do this, we will click on this icon. And after that we will select this layer and press Ctrl+I to invert it. Then we will choose the brush tool from the tool section and select the color white from here. After that we will go to our main canvas, set the smoothness to 100% and reduce the opacity a bit. Then we will start applying the green color to the part of the model that should be green. Remember, this needs to be done very gently. Great. We have applied the green color to the half of the model. Now we need to increase the brightness of the other side of the model as it is too dark. To do this, we will select the models layer, go to the properties and choose curves. Then we will increase the brightness a bit, just like this. After that, we will select the curve layer and press Ctrl+I to invert it. Then using the brush tool, we will slowly brush the dark side of our model to make it look lighter. This might take some time, so do it carefully. Great, we have completed this. Now it's time to add the blue color. First we will open the gradient map down here. After that, click on reverse and then open the gradient editor from here. Next, we will choose the blue color from here. It needs to be absolutely perfect. Just like I'm doing. Well done. After that, click on OK here. As you can see, the blue color has been applied to the entire canvas, but we only want it on the model. So we will click on this icon here. Perfect. Now you can see that the blue color is applied only on the model. Now we will go to the layer section and click on this layer. After that, we will press Ctrl+I, which will invert it. Now using brush, we will start adding the blue color to the other side of the model. Take your time and do it very carefully, just like I am doing. After that, We will slightly increase the opacity. Great. We have successfully added the blue color to other side. Now we will go back to the layer section and create a new layer. After that, we will return to the color section and choose a nice black color and then click OK. After that, go back to the layer section, select the layer and press Alt plus backspace to fill the layer with black color. Then we will change the blend mode to screen. Perfect. Now we will go to the tool section and we will select the brush. After that, we will set the smoothing to around 53% and then we will slightly reduce the brush size. Then we will start brushing along the corners. I think smoothing to 38 would be better. Then we will choose the white color, then click OK. Next we will start brushing from the corners slowly and carefully. It needs to be very precise because this is a crucial part. Even a small mistake can ruin the entire design. So we have outlined the model with the white color from all around and it looks much better. Next we will go to the tool section and select the smudge tool from here. The strength should be approximately 70. Then we will use the smudge tool on the corners as I am doing, applying it where it's needed, especially where there are corners effect. So we have completed that and the corners look smooth and much better now. Next, we will go to the layer section Right click to create a gradient map and then click on this icon to ensure the effect only applies to the bottom layer. Next, check the reverse option and open the gradient editor from here. Choose the color just like I am doing. First, select the blue color and adjust it from dark to light as needed. Finally, click OK. In the layer section, click on this layer and press Ctrl+I to invert it. Next, take the brush tool, increase its size a bit and start brushing the blue color on the blue side using the brush tool. As you can see, it looks much better now. So now we will need to apply green color to the other side. To do this, go to the layer section, right click and create a new gradient map, and then click on this icon to ensure it will only apply the bottom layer. Take the reverse icon and open the gradient editor. And choose a green color. Which will range from dark to light shade. And finally click OK. And then we will go to the layer section, click on this layer and press Ctrl+I to invert it. After that, using the brush tool, we will start painting the green side. We have completed the green color and it looks great. After this, we will create a new layer in the layer section. Then we will choose the blue color. After this, we will set the layers blend mode to linear dodge, and with the help of brush tool, we will start brushing gently. Then we will make the brush size a little smaller. After this, we will reduce the opacity to about 75. We will bring this layer below the model's layer. Now start brushing and adjust until it's look good, until it seems perfect. So after this, we will go to the layer section and create another layer. This time we will choose green color. Set its blend mode to linear dodge. Then in the same way, start brushing the green color on the other side. After this, we will bring a star image onto our canvas. First, we will set its blend mode to screen. Now we will increase the size of this image so that the star appears larger. After this, check the box on the top and go to the filter, then to blur and select motion blur. Here, adjust the angle and also we will slightly adjust the distance. And finally, we will click on OK. You can see that it looks quite good with a nice motion effect in the background. Next, we will bring a Photoshop logo onto our canvas and we will press Ctrl+T to open transform control. We will right click and check perspective, then tilt it slightly and adjust it to create a 3D effect. Now place it at the bottom. Which looks quite good. Next, we will bring the same logo onto our canvas again and change the perspective a little to achieve 3D effect. Check OK, and this time we will place it at the top. Perfect. After that, we will select the logo, go to the filter, then blur and click on motion blur. From here, select the blur angle and adjust the blur distance. Finally, click on OK. Similarly, we will click on the other logo, apply motion blur and adjust the angle and distance and we will click OK. Now you can see that both logos have a motion effect and it looks quite good now. So now it's time to write the main text in our thumbnail. For this, we will go to the tool section and select the horizontal type tool. After this, we will click on the display and make its size a bit smaller. Then we will write our first text is glowing. We will increase its size slightly. Okay, so this is looking good. And we will keep the text color to yellow. After this, we will check the box at the top. Now we will keep the text color white. This looks better. Then we will create a duplicate of this text. And also make another duplicate of this text, which we will place below. Finally, click on OK. After this, we will go to the layers panel and select the star image we placed earlier. Then right click and open the saturation. Adjust the colors to correct the saturation. And make it slightly darker as I am doing. Adjust the colors a bit more. Now it's look quite good. Next, we will select the middle text and replace it with the thumbnail. And delete the text below it for now to avoid confusion. After that, we will go to the layer section, right click on the layer of the glowing text and open the blending options. From here, we will check the drop shadow option and adjust it slightly. Then click OK. After that, we will select the thumbnail layer. Right click on it, open blending options and also select drop shadow. After that, we will click on setting. Then we will click OK. Next, we will change the color of the text in thumbnail. Adjust it a bit of an orange shade. Perfect. It is looking very good. After that, we will adjust the size of both thumbnail text and glowing text to make them appear larger. Then we will create a duplicate of thumbnail text. And we will write design on it. Increase its size slightly and we will adjust it. And it is looking very good now. Now we will adjust the drop shadow of the glowing text a bit to make it appear more dark. Next we will go to the layer section and we will right click and open the brightness and contrast controls. From here we will adjust the brightness and contrast a little. You can see that it looks much better now, shining brightly. Okay, so our thumbnail is now complete. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep learning new things and continue to improve your designing skills.